think he... Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mo Holtzman, joined here today by Nick Carlson on Fans Only Sports Network. Today, the undefeated North Kingstown Skippers visiting Cranston East Thunderbolts, also undefeated, for their senior night in Ventatulo Gym.
Of senior night tonight as the two undefeated teams of the year going at it, and many people have claimed this the game to watch as the Cranston East Lady Bolts take on the North Kingstown Skippers. We're going to take a quick break, and we would like to thank our sponsors for today's game, the Rhode Island Army National Guard.
Always ready, always there. Visit nationalguard.com to find out more.
To the court, the Thunderbolts volleyball program would like to senior players from North Kingstown. When announced, please step forward and accept this token on behalf of the Cranston East girls volleyball team. Number 5, Sydney Brickle. Number 7, Ava Mattiucci. Number 11, Julia Carullo. Number 12, Lauren Mattiucci. Number 14, Jamie Harrington. Number 16, Noelle Teagan. Number 21, Katie Green. And number 30, Brooke Bolster. And number 13, Allie Burwitz. And now, presenting the Cranston East senior players and their families to the center court. Please welcome number 21, Gabrielle Gregori. This is Gabrielle's first year with the Lady Bolts. She has made a tremendous impact on the court, and we wish we had more time with her. Congratulations. certainly not least, please welcome Captain number 3, Lauren Alani. Lauren has been a starter in the Lady Colts varsity for the past 4 years, racking up more kills, aces, and blocks than any other player to wear the Lady Bolts uniform. But it's Lauren's passion for volleyball that has left his mark in the Bolt community, inspiring players around her. Lauren is escorted tonight by Ellen Carpenter and George Carpenter, and watching live from Arizona, Dan Malani. Congratulations and good luck, Lauren. On behalf of the Lady Bolts coaching staff, we thank all of our senior players for wearing the green and white with pride. We are grateful for your effort, commitment to the team, and lessons learned along the way. We encourage you to continue to always be your very best wherever life takes you. Congratulations and good luck to the 2021 seniors.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Fans Only Sports Network. My name is Mo Holtzman. I'm joined here by Nick Carlson, and we have the game of the year. Division I girls volleyball, Cranston East Thunderbolts defending Ventatulo Gym against the North Kingstown Skippers, coming in at 10-0. North Kingstown has won 4 consecutive state titles, barely dropped a game in that span. Cranston East trying to put an end to that run tonight.
Well, as of right now, Cranston, the Lady Bolts seem to be the only team that could potentially get in the way of the Skippers winning yet another title. But as we get ready to go here, any players to watch?
So Lauren Milani is going to be the player to watch tonight. She's number 3 on Cranston East. That's both teams wearing white tonight, but on the left side of your screen, Cranston East, the green and white. Lauren Milani, Gatorade Player of the Year last year as a junior, averaging nearly 20 kills per game. She's going to be the one to watch, and she's going to almost, single-handedly provide the offensive punch that Cranston East would need to beat a team like the Skippers.
Well, as we get ready to go here, once again, I would love to give a big thank you to the Rhode Island Army National Guard for sponsoring today's game. To find out more information on the Rhode Island Army National Guard, please visit RINationalguard.com.
And it looks like we're just about ready to get started here. 2 undefeated teams. One will fall tonight on Cranston East Senior Night. So again, shout out to all those senior girls. I believe we have 5 or 6 of them on this squad. All the parents. We have a pretty decent fan section here going. And, this is the most alive Ventatulo Gym has been in almost a year and a half. So we're excited to see it. Looks like North Kingstown is going to be starting with serve. That's Abigail Rhino, the junior outside hitter, back there. Referee still over by the scorer's table. And it looks like we're about to get started.
Looks like they're going to skip the national anthem, but going back to what you said on the rosters, North Kingstown is losing 11 to 12 seniors. This is going to be a huge loss for the Skippers, but their JV, as we saw earlier, seems very capable for stepping up.
And we do apologize for the sun glaring in on your feed. We have some crazy prison-like windows here at Cranston East that sun just comes right through it this time of night. Getting started here. Ball set up on the outside for Kramer. Hit over North Kingstown. Starting off, trying to get that. Vasadi dives to the ground, not able to handle it. First point of the night goes to the Skippers. And against a team like North Kingstown, you want to come out early in that first set. Build a lead. This team is really a well-oiled machine when they get going. And that's not it. Vasadi with a tough set there for Kramer on the outside. Sky Kramer, a senior, only played a couple of games this year, but missing a couple of matches for undisclosed reasons, so we got to get that chemistry back going on East side. Milani, and that's a great kill. That's what Cranston East needs tonight. Lauren Milani just bolting that ball down the middle off the hand of a skipper. Cranston East on the board.
With a team like North Kingstown, you can't give them any room to gain an advantage.
Returned well by North Kingstown, dug up by Glance. Milani free-balled it over, put that in a great placement. Someone's got to move to that ball. Kill ends up going toward North Kingstown's Lauren Matucci. Lauren Matucci got a nice little hand on that ball that was placed by Milani. Early lead is North Kingstown 3, Cranston East 1. Service coming here for Bolster. Brooke Bolster puts it in play, wondering if the sun has a little bit of impact. Not on Lauren Milani as that ball was ruled in. Put that to the far side, and another great kill from Cranston East star senior. Jesus, that sun is bearing down on us really hard. I think the players are going to be impacted by a little bit as well. Again, sorry for that on our feed. Serve here coming from the junior Simino. Ball hit up on the far side. That's just unlucky off the net. Good placement by Katia Green. This North Kingston team not letting up early. Ava Mediucci back there to serve. Her service handled well by Simino. Put to the outside. Milani skying through the air. And North Kingstown looking to battle back. That's a tough ball to get to, and Ella Glance maybe should have let that one go. As when we pan to that side, the sun is very much in your way, very much in our eyes as well. But we're going to, hopefully by the second set, that'll be all the way down. Semino returned well. Milani through the middle. That's just a little bit of a miscommunication from North Kingstown, which you really don't see too much. This team been playing together for a couple of years. Ava Mediucci just put that to the middle. No one was there for that second pass. Kramer, the service now. That ball hit out and far. Sky Kramer, not a ton of experience serving this season. And that gives North Kingstown a 3-point lead. This is Burwitz serving now for the Skippers. Her serve met a little bit poorly. Someone's going to have to free ball it over. It is Semino. Good stuff by the Bolts to at least serve receive that. And that's a really nice kill down the middle. Tapped off a defender's fingers and cut down right before that back line. Another service going to be coming here in a second for the North Kingstown Skippers. Holding a 7-3 lead early. Semino, first touch. Milani skying through the middle. She's blocked. Look at that play. North Kingstown fans loving it. Stepping up there towards the middle was Cassidy Cole and Josie Gustafson, just putting a wall up on Lauren Milani. Milani puts that high up into the air. Basadi and Milani just sort of free balls it over. On that outside, good hit there. Good dig by Semino to deal with that hit from Rhino. Good little service round we got going on here. Something going to be called against the net. We got a skipper fall into the net there. Going to be Cranston East point.
Looks like she started her approach just a little late, and that kind of caused her to lose her footing as she came down for the landing.
Milani puts that one across. Solid serve, tough position for North Kingstown. And that's a really good hit. Able to put that over was Abigail Rhino. Just a really powerful hit on a set that didn't look like it was much of anything for the Skippers. Serve receive here for Cranston East. Is that going to fall? And it does. What wonderful placement by Lauren Milani. St. Ristol's going to check into the game here for Semino. Rotation underway as Aji Jogni stepping back to serve for Cranston East. Sun's creeping down a little bit. Should be done with that in a couple more minutes. We apologize again for the sun. That was a nice little tap by St. Ristol. Instead, North Kingstown, and a great block by Ella Glantz. Stepping up there on the outside. Gustafson tried to put it by her, and the senior captain got two hands up, made a strong play. North Kingstown serve, though. Point awarded to them after that. St. Ristol with a strong hit, returned well. And that block again, two successful blocks, but both times North Kingstown coming away with the point. Another service going to be coming here for Lauren Mediucci. Ball put a little low. Basadi diving for it. Free balled over by Milani. Good placement on that. And stepping up to make a play. That is phenomenal from Rhino. This North Kingstown team up 12-5.
The Lady Bolts are going to have to figure out their blocking assignments as the middle and the right side just seem to be a little lost on who they're supposed to.
Basadi put that up for Milani, and a great dig, stepping up and making a play there. And again, the blocking has been a huge problem for Cranston East. Timeout taken by Cranston East. And as this sun trickles down, Cranston East down 5-13 early to the Skippers in this one.
As of right now, Cranston East is just trying to get all the emotions out of the way. They're trying to defend this undefeated streak against a a team that for the past few years nobody has been able to stop. Cranston East is going to be moving around a lot, trying to figure out what this team likes to target. As of right now, North Kingstown, they love targeting that Cranston back line, but they do have a few girls capable of putting it down right next to or a little bit past the 10-foot line.
Yeah.
The goal for Cranston East right now is really just to figure out their blocking assignments and get ready for any short or tip balls.
I mean, if we could tell you guys how to, stop this North Kingstown team, we'd have a lot of head coaching offers from around the state, because it seems like nobody has been able to do this for 3 or 4 years, and in this first set, head coach McGonigal and the Cranston East Thunderbolts haven't figured it out either. We're about to get back into the action here. This is a big moment in this first set. Don't want to give up this first one to a North Kingstown team coming in here. And I would say they're on a winning streak, but it seems like this team is always on a winning streak. Service coming here from Adiuchi. Glance, free ball across. Good set to the outside. That ball ends up out, though. That was Ava Matiucci looking for her hitter, Bolster. Good break for the Thunderbolts. Service coming now from Basadi. Sorry, Basadi with the... Ooh, did that hit the line? No, right behind it. Service error there for Cranston East. 14-6 now your score. Rhino serving. Got the sun nearly peeking away here. Good news for you viewers. And that ball out as well. A couple of service errors just a tiny bit long on either side. Serve receive really functioning great for the North Kingstown Skippers. What a hit had Basadi just diving to her right side trying to get any hand on it. And this North Kingstown team, fit in the bill of that undefeated squad they are. Service coming here from Bolster. Basadi setting to her side. Double called on Cranston East. That's just referee making a bold call there before the play even really got started. So they're trying to set Milani on the far side. Thunderbolts now down 9. Again, looking for Milani on her side. Oh, wow, what a wonderful play. Ava Matiucci just looked off her the blockers in the middle and just found that really pocket in the middle. Wonderful play by her. Ball up near the speakers, falls though on that outside. McNeil, does that fall? No, right outside that line. Cranston East struggling to get those down today. Down 11 now. Bolster continuing a solid service run here. That's not a great receive by Semino. Kingstown bench loves it, but ball just placed in the wrong position for Cranston East to try to build anything. North Kingstown now 6 points away from taking this first set. Milani, far side. Not a great set by Basadi. Is it going to end up Cranston East point? It does. Bunch of bodies flying towards the net. Cranston East able to come down with it. And pull back to within 11. Semino, service. Hits the top of the net. Semino has a 14% service error percentage on the season. Always plagued her, especially at the start of the year. Saab, reserve, stepping up, making a play there. Milani on the far side. Gets by a couple of blockers. You had Cole and Gustafson going up to challenge there. They've been really successful on Milani on that far side, but A player like that is going to get the best of you at some point. Service from McNeil. That one's short as well. Just service woes for Cranston East. Really killing them.
When you're coming in to play a team like North Kingstown, you really can't afford to be giving them free points on service errors. I believe that is their third service error, and you got to start landing your shots in.
Yeah, it's a team you just can't make mistakes against. It's going to be Milani again on this far side. Is that a double by her? Yep. Jogny had to step in and take that from her. This is just North Kingstown. If you're going to shut down Milani on that far side with the double block, Cranston East needs to find offense somewhere else. Jogny in the middle. That's a great placement by a couple of defenders from North Kingstown. Aji Jogny gets her first kill of the day. Cranston East still down 12 here. Needs a really late run to win this first set. Milani serving now. Her serve makes it over the net. Serve received from North Kingstown. That's a real interesting set behind her. Diving for that. McNeil puts it off the wall. It's just a great set by North Kingstown, switching the court there, and this Cranston East team really struggling on their just counters.
Absolutely. That was an absolutely beautiful back set. That ball had no rotation coming off the hands, and she had to turn a pretty reasonable distance to get that ball where it needed to go.
Ball hit far side. Glance able to put it over. Kingstown recovering well. McNeil able to handle that. Milani through the middle, taps it across, and again the placement. You saw Mattiucci trying to fly down there, get the pancake with her hand, but Lauren Milani knows where to place that ball, and unfortunately, it may not be enough in this first set. Jogny serving now. Solid service by her. Set on the outside by Mattiucci. McNeil, that ball's flying up into the air. Someone's going to have to free ball over, and it's Milani. Mattiucci again, a really nice set to the side. What a kill. Abby Rhino just blistered down that left side of the court and put that ball right over the head of McNeil. Nothing you can do about that as a defender. North Kingstown now 1 point away from taking this first set. And you can see why this team is 10-0 on the season. Semino, serve receive for Cranston East hasn't been great. That's going to end up being a point for them, though. St. Russell just able to get it over the net and cause some confusion. Kingstown doubled them up, 24-12. This would be one of the more remarkable runs we've seen out of Cranston East in a long time if they can come back and win this set on match point. Little bit of miscommunication there. See if they can come away with it, and what a wonderful placement on that ball. Lauren Mattiucci just skying through, switching the court, and North Kingstown coming away with the 25-12 first set win. Right back with you in a second here.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Mo Holtzman on Fans Only Sports Network. I'm joined here by my co-analyst, Nick. And Nick, you know, if you're Cranston East coming out of this, a really tough first set for you guys, how are you trying to turn this around? And, you know, if you're David, how are you beating this Goliath?
Well, I have three things that can help at least narrow the score,
Sure.
if not win it. First of all, you got to take care of yourself on the service line. You can't afford service errors against a team like North Kingstown that when they get the ball back, they go on an instant 4 or 5 point, 6 point run. You got to take care of the ball on the service line. Make sure they're going in, and make sure they're going over the net. Even if it's the latest serve you have, as long as it's in, it's not a guaranteed point for North Kingstown. Second of all, your blocking assignments. You got to make sure your front row knows exactly where to go on those blocking assignments, and make sure you're calling it out if it's tipped, and make sure your back row's ready for a tipped ball. And lastly, just staying energized out there. The Cranston JV team has done an amazing job keeping the energy going on the court, but we've seen it with the varsity squad where they've kind of just let their foot off the gas and they kind of just sat back. With a team like North Kingstown, you can't do that. You have to be on this game 100% through all three sets.
Absolutely, and just to reset for you guys as we're getting started in the second set, North Kingstown taking that first one 25-12, dominant all the way through it. They've been dominant for a couple of years now, 4 straight state championships. Natalia McNeil says, I don't care about state championships. I got the block, I got the kill. Cranston East early 1-0 lead in this second set, and the JV team is loud on this sideline.
I believe that's the first Bolt lead of the day as we get ready to enter the second set.
Glance, one of the more solid servers on this squad, gets that one across and another block! There's Lauren Milani and Sam St. Ristel combining for that. You can see the energy just jumping off of these girls. They want this one so badly. Glance now trying to continue a service run. Third serve of the set for her. Serve receive has been so solid for North Kingstown all day. Miscommunication there. Can Milani get to it? Her little tap. North Kingstown really good, and is that a kill? That is! Lauren Milani with a great block there, getting way over the net. One of the more talented players I've ever seen in my lifetime. Early 3-0 lead for Cranston East. Glance wants to keep building on it. And that's just unbelievable. Katia Green stepping through with an amazing kill there to just, you know, put a damper on this momentum that Cranston East is trying to build. And this is the key. If you drop this second set, you're done if you're Cranston East. Got to tie this one back up at 1. Service coming there from Bolster. Working to the far side. Milani puts it over. Met by Bolster again. Serve, far side. Someone's got to get to it. It's McNeil. Saab probably should have looked her off on that one and come from the back line, but Cranston East, a little bit of miscommunication there.
Absolutely. I think for the Lady Bolts right now, they really need to start moving that defender over and cover that right side line, because as of right now, those 2 points have been right on that line.
And earlier in that first set, we did see a bunch of North Kingstown girls working that sideline and just getting a great kills. Here we're going to see if they could do the same. This ball redirected back across the court, and that's a little bit of a crazy serve. Basadi trying to set that to the other side for Milani. And we're tied right back up at 3. North Kingstown able to make a quick run. Bolster, service on her own to match Glances. This one met poorly by Semino. It's one of the more inexperienced players on this Cranston East team, a sophomore who really had to step up, play libero for this team that lost a ton of seniors last year. Courtney Holmes was the libero last year. And Semino making a good decision there, letting that one go out. Tough judgment call, but she did it right there. And now going back to serve. Taylor Semino. That one is across well. Ball served to the middle, cross court. That tapped off the arm of Jagni. Can they free ball it over? Semino does. It hits the beam. Just so unlucky to put it that high. We got some Weird little stanchions here in Cranston East, but just really unlucky for Semino.
Cranston East having one of the taller roofs in the state for volleyball, but these low-hanging girders really getting in the way of that last one.
Basadi setting Milani on that far side. Couple of blocks, stop it. Cranston East able to keep the ball in the air. McNeil puts that one far too low. Got to get your body a little bit higher and swing that momentum right over the net. North Kingstown now taking a 6-4 lead. Serve coming here from Mediucci. Working for Milani on that far side. She beats the block, tapping up by the net. A couple of girls got hands on it. Free balled over quickly. Met well that time. Milani again, can she get it by this time? North Kingstown stepping up. Semino, nice dig. It's going to be to the far side this time. McNeil off a couple of fingertips. Far side. Kadia. McNeil again. Milani, this is a really long rally these two teams are providing. Free balled over. Is that out? It is! Cranston East winning one of the longest points of this season. Just really staying with it. Both teams hustling very solidly. And McNeil now back to serve. Looking to tie this game back up at 6. Far side. And that ball was hit so hard right by the outstretched hands of Milani. Kadia Green just got a great hand on that. Checking back in now is Julia Carullo. She's going to serve. Find themselves up 2 now, 7-5. Carullo's serve met by Semino. Basadi, this time Jagni through the middle. Athletic play by her, but met well. And now McNeil, great dig up. North Kingstown's doing such a good job of putting a body on these. Oh! Milani just trying to spin that off the first pass. Trinity Saab with a nice idea there, just getting at least a hand on the ball, but this North Kingstown team is just not making any mistakes on the back line. Really tough to score for Cranston East. Milani. Nope, it's Jagni this time. Jagni through the middle. No touch on the net there. Double block doesn't work out for Cranston East. North Kingstown doesn't have a ton of size up front, but that play by Josie Gustafson proves they don't need it. They're just powering through those blockers. Really impressive stuff on the front line there. Service coming here from the Skippers. Milani, far side. Into the net that time, intimidated by the double blockers coming at her. Skipper serve, that time out. Really just the service errors that North Kingstown is providing, just a little bit of a breath of fresh air. The only mistakes that they've had today is a couple of balls hit long. Cranston East not finding it easy to score points at all. Milani. Met well by North Kingstown, tapped over, girls diving. Not able to make a play on it. Just so many options to finish that kill on North Kingston. You never know where it's going to end up, and they're so good with their placement. Really technically sound team. Service going to come here from Jamie Harrington, libero. Harrington serve through the middle. Miscommunication. Got to free ball it over. And what are we doing, Cranston East? McNeil and Semino just colliding a couple of times on that possession. Got to space out. This one's slowly slipping away from the Bolts. Serving with a 12-6 lead. That time McNeil handles it herself. Milani now switching sides. Good communication there to have Basadi hit that one. And finally a mistake for North Kingstown. First time ball's gone off the hands of a girl. That's Carullo. Just not able to handle that hit from McNeil. And Cranston East going to need a couple more breaks like that one to get back into this game down 5. Jogny's serve. That one just slides right over the top of the net. Cutting through the middle. That ball hit a little bit too hard. Cranston's mini run approaching. Jogny putting the ball in play again. Working on that far side. Popping our coach in the shin. What are you doing, Abigail? Rhino's trying to injure our coach McGonigal.
That just proves the absolute pinpoint accuracy from North Kingstown. She's standing on the line, and she's able to angle that almost like 20 degrees to hit the coach of the Bulls.
And there is Rhino again putting that ball out. 2 out in a row by her is really just uncharacteristic. Abby Rhino has been a phenomenal player and is suddenly getting loud in this gym. It's a great run by Cranston. He's 4 points in a row and the service run by Jogny. Got to keep this going if you're East. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Blocked at the net. Jogny, miscommunication there. Cranston's only down 3, middle of the second set, one they desperately need to stay in this game. Lauren Mediucci. Ball hit over really low over the net. It's going to be Glantz, going to free ball it over. Working on that far side. Ball hit very high into the air. Coming down for it is Glantz. That ball's tapped out. Really impressive. Wow, how did North Kingstown do that? What a phenomenal hustle play on that far side. Ava Mediucci laying out. Hallie Burwitz getting the ball over. Phenomenal stuff from the skippers.
I really wish we had technology for an instant replay because that would definitely be it. If not, play of the year for North Kingstown.
A little miscommunication here, and this is why, you know, North Kingstown is such a really unbeatable team recently. As Cranston East keeps the possession alive, they're so technically sound, and even when they do have, you know, an error as they score another point, you know, they're hustling, they're making really good teamwork plays, and this team is just, the skippers look unbeatable tonight as they have for the last couple years. Finding themselves up 5 now. St. Ristel down the middle, good kill. Just getting by the double block, that was at the net. Rhino and Bolster couldn't get up with St. Ristel there. And a good kill for the center. Cranston East just has to keep the energy going. You got a good JV team cheering you on. Got to see some high spirits here for Thunderbolts. Oh, Simino got some good hands on it, but that ball hit so hard it just blasted off of her dig. We got a coach just, yeah, making a solid play there.
The head coach for North Kingstown looking down at his notebook the entire time and had the reflex to stick his hand up and catch that ball one-handed.
A little bit of an error there. Bolster puts it into the net. Cranston East pulling back to within 4. Glances serve successful. Barely ever misses on those. Hit up well by Basadi, working in the middle. She's going to put it back across Conley. On that far side, oh. Just a little tiny tap by Katia Green is all she needed to put it in a really tough spot for that Thunderbolt defense. Service coming here from Bolster. North Kingstown up 17-12. Milani, it's going to be her on that far side. Can she get that down? She does, finding that back line with perfection. Lauren Milani, when not facing the double block, has been killer this game.
If you're North Kingstown, you really need to leave a double block and really just have faith in your defense on covering a one-on-one somewhere else on the court.
It's a nice set by Mariucci, getting to the ground for it. Cranston East able to return successfully. Milani, good placement, but Mariucci again finding her girl coming up from the back row. Nearly a very nice play for Abby Rhino. stepping up there. Instead, right outside that left sideline, and Cranston East has serve. Semino here. Is that in or out? Behind that back line. Just a couple of inches back. Semino struggled with that a little bit earlier today as well. He's got to get the nerves out there against a great team like North Kingstown and cut down on these mistakes. Down 4. Milani, far side, double block, taps it over. What a great kill, man. This North Kingstown team is absolutely surgical with where they want to place the ball. That time, Katia Green just stepping through, putting it right into the middle where no Cranston East player was to be found. Saab getting low for that one. Jogny through the middle, tapped off at the line. Working to the far side now, double block met. Saab up. Far side, Milani. She placed that well, and North Kingstown is so good at returning them. Someone's got to run for that. It's Milani diving nearly into the bleachers, but every single time you think that Cranston East sort of is going to get something to go, this North Kingstown team is able to just slide and cover and play such solid defense. They can really get anything back over the net. It's never a free ball. It's just a really solid attack. Milani again, far side. Can she do it? She just slams Mattiucci with the ball. Lauren Milani's tired of it, man. Down 6, Lauren Milani just wants that one, man.
The absolute highlight of her career. Never mind. Let alone have it be on senior night as that goes in for a Lady Bolt service ace.
McNeil with a solid serve there, just dipping down behind that back sideline as Milani providing one of the highlights of their season. Of course, you got a lot to choose from with Lauren. Oh, Soraya Basadi put that one back behind her. North Kingstown so good at handling it. Semino, first serve, outside. Can it be Milani? She's got it over the block! Lauren Milani and the Thunderbolts are smelling blood. Down only 3 in the second set. They really need this one. McNeil trying to set a service run. This gym is getting loud. Puts that one low, tough to handle. North Kingstown does it though, running through the middle. Saab, good stuff. Back out, good play. Semino stepping to that. Cranston East needs to, is that out? It is, Cranston East point. That was twice a really good shot from Gustafson, denied by a Cranston East defense that's making some solid plays here. Find themselves only down 2, 20-18. McNeil puts that one across, it hits the antenna. Just service error to little take the wind out of the wings of this Cranston East squad, but only down 3. You really need to take this set if you're Coach McGonigal's squad. Here's Julia Carullo. Service error earlier from her, I believe. See if she can get this one over, and does. Basadi working to the middle for Jogny. She puts that one down. That should be, yep, Cranston East point. Jogny just forces that right through the double block, right into the ground. Great play by Aji Jogny in the middle. Down 2, Cranston East. This is huge. No one you want serving this ball instead. Milani slices it right over the net. Great play by McNeil, getting her hands up there. Milani skying through the middle. Can she place that in? She does! What wonderful placement from Lauren Milani. Just servicing his defense with a myriad of hits.
Milani came absolutely flying in from the service line, able to at least get a rollover, and she happened to find the open spot on the court.
Milani puts that one short. Tough one for North Kingstown to deal with. They handle it so well. McNeil got a really good dig on that ball. Just North Kingstown, a couple of times we've seen this. These girls are hitting the ball so hard from those outside hitter positions that they just rocket off the hands of these Cranston East defenders. 22-20. Best set of the season. Oh, and someone's got to step to that. Not sure whether that was Milani or McNeil, but an ace there coming for Jamie Harrington. Now only 2 points away. North Kingstown timeout taken. Timeout taken by Coach McGonigal. North Kingstown seems good in spirits on the sideline, but You know, if you're Cranston East trying to close out these last 5 points, take the second set, where are you heading?
Well, as of right now, I'm going to keep feeding all my hitters. Keep that North Kingstown defense moving. If you see him playing deep, roll it short, hit the tape, and have that ball drop over. Cranston East this set has done an amazing job playing the hands of the North Kingstown blockers. We've seen a ton of balls ricochet off the block, head straight down to the floor. North Kingstown has been able to get a few of them up, but nothing reliable. Keep that ball moving. Keep the ball up at all costs on your side of the court, and just play your style. Don't force yourself to play this North Kingstown style of volleyball. The Cranston setter can't be doing all these crazy back sets while the North Kingstown team is just railing it right over the net. Just play your style of game, take care of the ball, and this game will keep going.
Sure, and that is first-year setter, four-year player Soraya Basadi stepping up in the absence of a clear-cut traditional setter. Normally an outside hitter. She played for her first 3 years. You know, a mind meld with Milani. They're great friends on and off the court. We're going to see how Soraya Basadi, who averages, I believe, nearly 20 assists per game, 21.8 on the season, how she can fare in this last bit of the second set. A must-win for these Bolts. Service coming here from Harrington. Met well by Simino. Jim a little bit quiet in anticipation of Lauren Milani. That's out. Just outside that back corner. Unlucky there. Really good placement on that ball. Just a couple of inches to the left. It would have been in. Harrington now set on the line. Oh, that's mishit by McNeil. What a great save by Lauren Milani. Put that over Soraya. And that's going to do it. Great hustle play by Lauren Milani to keep that set alive, but it ends up in the hands of North Kingstown, 25-20. And we'll be back with you guys for the third.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Fans Only Sports Network. Do we have a great one for you? My name's Mo Holtzman. I'm joined here by Nick Carlson, and you're seeing the best volleyball team in the state battle the second best Cranston East, welcoming North Kingstown into Ventatulo Gym for their senior night. North Kingstown taking the first couple sets, 25-12, 25-20. Cranston East pulling a little bit closer in that second one. What adjustments do they have to make in the third if they want to stay in this game?
Well, as of right now, from set 1 to set 2, you could easily see the changes. That first of all, the set was a lot closer. The first one was 25-13, I believe. The second one was 25-19, I believe. So Cranston easily closing the gap. It's just they got to get a little more scrappy for a lot of these balls. Make sure they cover the block and the tip.
Service is going to come here from Abigail Rhino, one of the most impressive players on this North Kingstown team. We've seen her drive a ton of balls down that left-hand sideline. This ball set to the far side by Glance, for Glance. Zane Ristel just getting her big body up there, put her hands up. That ball handled tough by Soraya. Basadi puts it well across, though. A little bit of a rally. North Kingstown wanted to end it. Just a really powerful hit coming from that side. Brooke Bolsher and the girls right next to us on our right side, North Kingstown JV, love it. It's a team that hasn't lost all year, hasn't dropped a set all year. Only dropped a set to Cranston East in the playoff semifinals before sweeping LaSalle last year. It's just a real volleyball powerhouse. St. Bristol with a tiny tap over. Able to tie this one back up at 1, but you know, obviously it goes without saying this is a must-win for Cranston East, or else, you know, their senior night's over. Semino, good stuff there. Milani, far side, it gets that down, and a tough ball to handle. We play off those barriers. Can they free ball it over? Unbelievable hustle from North Kingstown. Milani says, I'll take that again. That time a bit too far. This North Kingstown team just really unbelievable teamwork and hustle to get that ball back over. Profited with the point.
North Kingstown getting a bit of a look at the bounce as that was going to sail way out to the back wall of the gym off the deflection, but the barrier sent it right back to the middle of the court.
Basadi looking for Milani. Didn't have enough legs under that one. Put that into the net. Down 2 now early in this third set. Of course, Cranston East undefeated as well this season, 9-0. Looking past this matchup into a potential playoff matchup with these NK Skippers. Wow. Abby Rhino has been the clear MVP of this match, besides maybe Ava Mattiucci. Both girls playing phenomenally, and that kill by Rhino there, just working through the middle, picking her spot, and sailing that one downwards. Bolster. Might have been going out. Semino decides to hit it backwards off the wall. Yeah, that's not going to be playable. You see this Cranston East team losing a little bit of speed when they needed to gain it. Bolster. Miscommunication there by Cranston East. St. Ristel and Basadi. Someone had to go for that ball. And it's slipping. It's slipping away from this Cranston squad. Semino's got to put this one back. Free balled over by Milani. And just a swipe there. Completely uncharacteristic of the normal volleyball pattern. Ava Mattiucci is able to keep Cranston East from surprise. Down 6 now. What a kill. Lauren Milani just skied on that far sideline to put that one down.
Milani looking like she took out a little bit of frustration on that swing as that ball was just absolutely rocketed into the back row.
It's going to be a little bit of a wake-up call for a Cranston East squad that was undefeated, only lost 5 sets coming into this game. Obviously, wonderful record, but, you know, you got to realize this North Kingstown team is the team to beat in Rhode Island. Good step there by Jagni and McNeil, but, you know, if you're Coach McGonigal, you're studying this tape, you're looking back on it, you're telling your girls, hey, if you guys want this title that you're going to be competing for this month, later this month, you're going to have to go through these girls. And North Kingstown proven it's not easy. That ball right off that left sideline, tapped out by Green. Cranston East trying to battle back here in this third set. Nice. Cranston East a little bit intimidating on that line. We had a mistake there made by the skippers, and they're pulling back 7-5 Cranston East. Still down 2, but, you know, down 1-6 earlier. You thought this one might be going in the wrong direction if you're an East fan. Nice tap. Good awareness by Milani, and a great play by Basadi. Getting to the ground so quickly with her reflexes there. And just better offense from North Kingstown. You can't keep those rallies going because North Kingstown just passes that ball around and finds a weak spot in your defense. That time, Green just powers it through the left side. Three-point lead here. Basadi sets McNeil. Is that in or out? Oh. Fans are very much calling for the tip. Referee is not going to hear it. Oh, what are we? Oh, I know. The North Kingstown girl just looked at the ref and said, hey, it tipped. It's like that one Gatorade commercial. Ugh.
Love the sportsmanship and love the honesty from North Kingstown.
See, I'm completely the opposite. It's sportsmanship. I don't know if I'd appreciate the honesty if I'm the head coach in North Kingston there. Great dive by Simino. Milani tapped over. Cranston East has Kingstown scrambling. Jagni, is that line? It does! Aji Jagni pulls them back to within 1 here. And who knows, that tipped line could come back big. Ava Matiucci, too honest. McNeil puts this ball in play. Nice hard serve, met well by the skippers. Great dive by Simino. Milani also putting her body on the ground, but just a really tough ball to handle there. Service going to come here from Hallie Burwitz. Burwitz puts this one across. Simino, first touch. Oh, Jagni just had to free ball that one across. Looked like she was going to try to put something more on it. And it didn't work out for her. Good touch. That's a great set by Soraya, stepping back there, and the touch by Cranston East. Yep. Jagni's fingertips got him. That one redirecting it out of bounds. Cranston East now finding themselves down 4. This North Kingstown team makes so many quick runs. You look up, you're down 6. Scary stuff. Great dig there. Really on the ground. Sadi's serve ends up over the net. Lauren Milani telling her girls, we got to get our heads back into this one. Down 5, you don't want to let this third set slip away. Simino. Milani, left side. Wow! Boy, is she ever good for a highlight. Lauren Milani on that far side. Just disgusting power on that ball. And that's twice now. She's tried to literally murder a North Kingstown girl. Ball hit in the chest of one of the liberos there. Milani now stepping back to serve. Going to be working on that right side. Glance. Wow, can they free ball this over? No way. Great hustle there by North Kingston, trying to create something good out of that mistake. That was Hallie Burowitz putting everything on the ground there, but Cranston East climbing back a little bit here. We'll see if Milani's really strong kill was a, start of a run. Her second serve successful as well. It's a really good set and a really good kill. Abigail Rhino was just set up perfectly for that one. North Kingstown's just a machine tonight. Harrington. Up 4. Simino. Someone's got a free ball. This one across. It's Milani. Works out for Cranston East. That's just a good placement of a free ball. Normally you don't see points scored on those, but a really tough play moving to her right side was Burowitz. Jogny, successful serve. Serve received really solid for North Kingstown. Jogny, glance. Tough ball to handle. Burowitz did well with it. Far side, Rhino. Into the net. Abby Rhino stepping up to make that hit like we've seen so many times before. This time finds the net. Cranston East pulling back to within 2. This time Aji Jogny stepping up to serve. That ball, is it going to end up long? It does. Jogny, 15% service error percentage on the season. Just put that one a little bit long. Now the lead is 3 for the Skippers. Stepping back to serve is Mattiucci. This is Lauren. There's 2 sisters on this team, both extremely talented from what we've seen tonight. And as I'm saying that, a beautiful serve, just putting it exactly where Semino couldn't get to. Mattiucci, another tough one for Semino. This time she gets it. St. Ristel met at the line. And this is just a tough little run that North Kingstown's putting up. Every time you think Cranston East has a little glimmer of sunlight to get back into this game, North Kingstown goes and slams the door shut on their faces.
And this is what makes North Kingstown so great. They have such a short memory of the last point. They're only focused on the next one.
Far side glance, puts that across, too strong. This one is getting closer to the end, it seems. 11-17. North Kingstown's only 8 points away from icing this game. Timeout called by Coach Garepi there. We got about a minute break before resuming this third set. You just talk about a little bit how North Kingstown has been so successful so many years. You can see it's all, meticulated in this one night. They're a machine on the court.
Well, it just goes to show how great of a unit and how great of a coaching staff that is around all these girls. North Kingstown, they don't have the height that you see from a lot of teams, but they're a scrappy team, and the girls can really jump and place the ball well on the attack. That's what I think makes North Kingstown one of the best, if not the best team in the state. So for this North Kingstown team and how they've been so dominant is really just the trust that the coaching staff has in the girls of playing their style, but these coaches do an amazing job of teaching the girls and showing them exactly what they're doing and how to correct it.
Yeah, I'd say the 2 teams with the, best stake of the claim of best team in the state are battling tonight, and you've seen North Kingstown come up on top 2 sets in a row now. We'll see if Cranston East can throw their name in the ring and come back and win this third, but it just seems like more of the same of the Skippers team that is absolutely a machine. Also a kill machine, Lauren Milani, providing nearly all the offense for Cranston East tonight. Another great shot by her, and she's trying to will her team back into this game. Here's Basadi. Ball put across successfully, working to that far side. Rhino stepping up. Wow! Talk about placement. Lauren Milani thought that one was going long. Rhino slides it right by her face, down right before the line. Abby Rhino has been impressive tonight. Steps back to serve now. Up 6. Third set. Basadi looking far side. That's McNeil. Good play on that. Really tough ball for anyone to get to. Rhino was the closest and got a finger on it. That's a really good kill by McNeil. Glance. Puts that one across successfully. Serve, receive again. I was going to say successful, but this time messed up a little bit. Green skying through. Couldn't get a tap on that ball over the net. And Glance has served over 130 times this year. Only 5 service errors. Hoping I didn't just jinx her there. Really impressive stuff from her this season. A senior captain. Diving on the floor there to try to make a play. North Kingstown just finds the holes and picks on them all night.
Well, while we have a second, I just wanted to thank the Rhode Island Army National Guard for sponsoring today's game. To find out more about the Rhode Island Army National Guard, please go to RINationalGuard.com.
McNeil free ball's over. Zane Ristel with a really nice block, just making herself big. Stumping up there and not allowing Cassidy Cole any space to work with in the middle. Cranston East finds themselves down 4. Working to the middle. Basadi outside. It's going to be Jogny in the middle. Nice little touch. North Kingstown so communicative on the court. Saab, good touch. Jogny again, little tap. That time, Milani trying to get a foot on it even. North Kingstown just not large up front. Just making really strong, smart plays. Getting up for blocks. Five points away now with a 5-point lead. North Kingstown seeing, their undefeated season very close to continuing. Now 4 points away. Serves coming again from Matiucci. McNeil to the middle. Jogny's got to tap that over. That one's out. Cranston East can't let their foot off the gas pedal now. Don't want to get, lose this set by 10. Just make a little bit of a run in this third. Marno checks out. Carullo back in on that rotation. Semino, step outside. This time Jagny in the middle. Up by the lane. Wow! Look at Jagny and Milani getting their hands up there. Really solid play. Double blocking in the middle. Earns themselves a point. McNeil. Her serve clips over the net. Falls really in a tough spot, but Jogny able to put it back over. We're going to get a little rally going here. Instead, ball hit into the net on that far side. Green not able to handle it. Cranston East again within 5. 22-17. Got to make a run now. You're running out of time. McNeil, solid serve. Diving on the ground. And making a really good play out of it was North Kingstown. Milani, though, wants the kill! Or Milani pointing at her setter. That was Soraya setting her up there beautifully for Milani to cross court there. Pull them within 4. Oh, McNeil slices that into the net. North Kingstown now back to their 5-point lead, only 2 points away from taking this game. Cranston East needs to buckle down. No more mistakes here. Service coming from Burwitz. Clips over the net. Tough one to deal with, but handled well. Milani doesn't want this game to end. Gotta calm this one down. Talk. Milani and Jogny, and nobody's talking on either side. Miscommunications for both teams in white tonight. And Cranston East fortunate to come away with the point. And you do feel confident with Lauren Milani serving the ball back there. Less than 1 service error per game from her. More than 10 services per game. See what she can put across. going to be handled well by North Kingston, working on that outside block. Is that in? Is it out? Referee, make a call. No, that's not the one we wanted.
That's one of the things that has been a real COVID problem due to COVID. We only are allowed one referee. Normally there would be at least 4 somewhat officials on the floor.
And Milani trying to keep this one alive. That last call really took a little bit of the buzz out of this Ventatulo gym. Cranston East trying to just stay alive. It's now match point for these skippers. They want to end it. They want to go home. That won't do it, though. Off that back line. Little bit behind Cranston East, now pulling back to 20. They did that in the second set as well. It's going to be Jogny. Got to get the serve over the net to keep it in play. Down 4, Cranston East. Jogny's serve is successful. We're going to be playing this one out. Through the middle. Good play. Milani keeping it alive. Working to the... Milani, no! And that's going to do it. Couldn't ask for a better person to have that last attempt to put this game, to a couple more points. 20-25. Same score as your second set. North Kingstown, the best team in the state, sweeps them in straight sets, 3-0. Thank you for joining us today on the Fans Only Sports Network. Again, North Kingstown 3, Cranston East 0. We'd like to thank again the National Army Guard. Have a great night, people.
Always ready, always there. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.